The time has come. We're back.
We're back. Hey, folks. Can you hear us? Can you see us? We got to kind of be the same distance. Otherwise, only one of us is going to be in focus here.
There may only be one.
Amy says yes. April says yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's good enough. I believe him.
Hi from the UK.
Whoa. Hello. Hello from
Ontario.
Ontario. Hello.
Upstate New York.
Whoa. Oklahoma in the house. Hey.
Well, hey, folks. This is the fall live stream. Kicking off the fall schedule, the winter schedule on this channel, right? Because we have snow here in Vermont in the wintertime, and it's very hard to go metal detecting when there's a foot of snow. So I have to kind of reduce the videos a little bit every other week until May. And we have Eddie, the man Pascucci, with us today.
Yeah.
Folks who may be new to the channel probably don't know who Eddie is because he hasn't been in a video in the last 6 months.
And that hurts.
But he's here now.
Legends never die, right?
That's right. Yes. And it's funny too, because I've been posting on Facebook every single day, a short 1 minute clip of a find or something, a photo, and a full length episode on Facebook to try to build up the audience over there because it's still less than half of YouTube. And to do that, I've been going back to the archives, old hard drives with old footage when Eddie and I were together every single video.
The archives.
And we found some awesome stuff, and we had so many good laughs and adventures, but the footage is so bad.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I remember
it's raw. That's what made it so great.
I bought 2 cameras for we were like, we're going to start filming our adventures. I bought 2 cameras. They were $17 a piece on eBay. They look terrible. We got a first super chat. Hello for Kentucky. Look forward to your videos every Friday from Alacron.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
$10 super chat. So if folks are new to live streams, there's a super chat button. It looks like a little money symbol maybe, and you can send us a very small donation, and your comment gets enlarged, and we can see it, and we will for sure read it out loud. We'll do our best to read all of the other comments as well and answer questions that you may have. But we're just going to kind of get through the intro here and talk about a few things that we've been up to. I see some bananas in the comment section already.
Oh, I love it. It's speaking my language.
But yeah, so I've been going back through the archives of the old, because I still have every video we've ever filmed ever on a hard drive, raw, unedited, that I can re-edit into new things. And yeah, it was almost a decade ago. So you look like a baby. You're very like young looking.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Me too, a little bit, I guess. We were just talking about how old we are.
Yeah.
We're both becoming old men.
Very old.
Looks forward to seeing your videos every Friday. Thank you, Stephen Marlene. Hello from Idaho.
Idaho.
Welcome. Germany. Western Australia. Holy smokes.
This is...
Well, thanks for everybody for coming to the live stream. Like I said, we do these twice a year, one in the fall, one in the spring, to kind of set off the change of schedules. Ohio, look at all these people. Texas.
Wow. All over the place.
How many people? 342 people watching already. Thank you, everybody, for swinging by.
Yeah.
I have a very short list of things that to talk about. And then we'll just kind of hang out and interact with you guys in the chat, answer questions if you have any. And every 15 minutes, we're going to do a giveaway. We do this every live stream at 8:15 our time. We'll do a giveaway. There's a little trivia question. You answer it right. Be the first one to answer it right, and you get a little prize. We'll do that at 8:30, 8:45, and then 9 o'clock, and we're going to try to be done in an hour. which we say every time.
Mm-hmm. Every time. Never fails.
Always done at 9:30 or 10. Or, and both of us have terrible eyesight. We're trying to read the chat.
Cheers from the happiest place. Tijuana. I thought that's Aruba saying.
What?
Isn't that Aruba saying? Oh, no. Aruba's one happy island. That's right.
Eddie was just in Aruba.
I was just in Aruba. And a couple other islands I enjoy to go.
That's why I look so tan.
I look tan? Really?
Yeah.
You think so? Huh.
Shelly Rewolf. $10 super chat. Thank you. And what is the picture? Is that a hippo?
It's
a knockout hippo.
KO.
Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for watching and being a viewer. So like I said, I have a couple things we wanted to talk about. First and foremost, in the announcement that we would be doing a live stream tonight, I had mentioned, every once in a while this camera goes out of focus. There we go. I had mentioned that I did an update on the website, and there's a bunch of shirts on there that are like in my other room, right? They're on the website for sale, and I have them as stock, like personally, and it's like dwindling stock. Like there's only a couple, like 4XL of one design and a bunch of smalls of another design, and I just want those out of here. So they're $10 a piece, which is half price of what they were. So if you are looking for some Green Mountain metal detecting shirts of kind of oddball sizes, you can head over to gmmd.us and pick those up. I made a bunch of rucksacks, and they all sold since this morning. So thank you. Yeah. So thank you everybody for picking up the rucksacks. Those are like a wintertime project. I'll have to make some more this winter. And also the trailer for the new show is on the website. Which
very exciting, riveting.
Which only has like 100 views, I think. It's hard.
Really?
It's hard to get people to leave
That's
YouTube,
okay.
go to a website, and then go back to YouTube to a private unlisted video. But from what I could tell, the people who watched the trailer are excited about it.
I am not upset that more people haven't. I sometimes I just like this, the untainted experience. Ooh. You know what I mean? You ever just watch a trailer to some movies and you're like, I feel like I already know the whole plot. I feel like I'm already making assumptions. And...
Sure. Yeah, some people don't. I mean, it's 1 minute trailer. It's almost, dare I say, a teaser, which I know a lot of people don't like.
That's a bad word.
I know. Fred Berg 67 sends $9.99. Brad, your videos helped my brother-in-law get well from a serious depression. Wow, we watch you weekly. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad we could have helped someone.
Yeah. Then thank you for the $9.99 super chat. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So the new show. Well, we're just going to talk about it real quick, get it out of the way, and then we won't talk about it again. The trailer is available on the website. Technically, the video is hosted on YouTube, but it's unlisted because I didn't want to give it to the whole world yet. Just kind of the viewers that care. You can go to the website gmmd.us, not .com, but .us, and the trailer is there to watch.
I think we got to clear the air a little low. So.
Okay.
I feel like we were a little disingenuous. Last time we were here, we said, I think I quoted or you quoted, no, it was you, said we are 95% complete.
I believe 90. I did.
90 or 95. Done. Yeah. Well, that was true at the time. And, without giving anything away.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Things changed. New information came to light. The plot has thickened. For the better, I think, of the show, right? In a lot of regards. But there's more things we have to do. And we're getting...
Yes.
Close.
Hold that thought.
Sorry.
Tim sends $2 super chat. Hey, Brad, small world. My VA nurse was at your wedding.
Whoa. Very small world.
That is a small world. It sounds like you live nearby. Thank you for that super chat. Sissy Kenyon sends $20. Hey guys, I'm here after 3 back surgeries. You all are the best.
Oh, thank you so
Sissy,
much.
I
hope you're feeling better.
And thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Holy smokes, 3 back surgeries.
Wow.
Tougher than
It's
us.
got to take a toll. Yeah. I'm sorry you have to watch us and miss going out.
Yeah.
You'll get back out there soon.
Jimbo sends 99 cents. Number 1. Balloon 1.
Thank you. I think it's a flower or a
Oh.
lollipop, maybe.
Thank you, Jimbo, and everybody else. So yes, as Eddie was saying, we thought we were almost done back in May, but we discovered some more information that sent us down a rabbit hole. And so then we weren't almost done anymore. There was more we needed to do. But now, come November.
Sorry, someone said I'm out of focus.
Yeah, we're both out
I
of
can't
focus.
not
I've been watching that. I think we just need to sit a little closer.
Oh, it's gonna kill
Just come
my
a little
back.
closer. The problem is the focus on the camera is such that if we're not at the same distance, one of us is going to be out of focus. So we just have to kind of stay.
I know. I can't figure out what to do with my head. It's really weird.
Right here. It's like these guys have never operated a camera before.
I know.
Um,
First time.
So yeah, May we said we were almost done. We weren't, but now we are again.
But we thought we were, because in the
Yeah,
we were, and now we're.
So what we're saying now is we are confident. We are very, very hopeful that this new mini series is going to be done and started being published before the end of 2023.
That's right. So soon.
Jacqueline Starkey, I love watching your videos every Friday morning. I'm here now with my baby girl, getting her started young. Nice. Thank you so much. Glad to hear that. Yes, thinking about this announcement video that I made and published this morning, somebody commented, why don't you just film more content during warm weather? And then that way you don't have to slow down in the wintertime. And yeah, that would be great. I would love to be able to do that. But I've been saying for almost a decade now that that would be the plan. But it's just to try to get my video the way I want it to be. Sometimes it just takes a week and I can't get out more than once a week.
It's hard too, because I think a lot of people assume it's like every time you step out in the woods and you go out, that's a full-length video, and it's not really the case. There's times which, people are going to call BS and say, I don't know. We've gone out together more times
people call
than
BS
seen
every video.
Right? I mean, and this is the sad irony of it too, is like, and be like, I'm so excited. We're out today. It's going to be a re-emergence of Midsummer. And then we don't find anything all day. And it's the most boring, miserable day. And like, I guess no video.
Yeah. That's
the sad truth.
This actually happened Tuesday, this week. Tuesday, I had this great plan. I was going to do some mudlarking. It's not something I've ever done before. You go to, so I know about this dump. It's right on the edge of a river. And I get there and I was like, all I'm going to do is just I'm going to walk along and film in the ground and, spot things on the surface. And I got there and it's fall. It's almost winter here. In the whole shore of the river was covered with a thick layer of oak leaves. And I couldn't see anything. So I was like, all right, well, I can't do this. I spent about an hour there not finding anything. And then I went to an adjacent property with a foundation. I didn't find anything there. I went to a different foundation, next town over, didn't find anything there. And so I went home. And so I made a video yesterday instead. And then yesterday, I went detecting and there was snow on the ground. As you may have, I filmed that thing yesterday in the woods with snow on the ground. The battery and the Deus 2's coil is in the coil. And it got caked with snow and ice, and it killed the battery by 10 a.m.
Whoa.
And I got in my car, I hiked out, I got my car, I drove home. I got my charging cable, put it on it, drove back, and by the time I got back, it was charged enough. And I taped hot hands to it, and I was able to finish out the day.
Wow.
Tyler James
sends
$5. Hey guys, how's it going? I was thinking it would be cool for a video if you could do a compilation video of your best finds of all time.
All time.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
Every January 1st, the closest Friday to January 1st, I do a favorite finds of the year, which I do plan on doing this year. But I was thinking about maybe switching it up this year, doing like a top 10 for the year and ranking them 10 to number 1. Jimbo sends more money, $9.99.
I'm just excited for the bloopers.
I don't think I have any bloopers again this year. Hey guys from New Jersey, I was up there in VT 2 weeks ago. I hope you enjoyed your visit.
Excellent. Yes.
The foliage was like peak mid-October this year.
Yeah. It's been beautiful.
Thank you for the $19.99. Really appreciate that. So anyway, so yeah, I wish I could get enough content to go all the way through wintertime, but I just can't swing it. I'm actually a little bit nervous that I'm not going to get enough to actually make it all the way through winter every other week currently, because I only have 2 videos on deck. But hopefully the snow holds off for a little while before I can build up some more content.
There's some time.
Yeah. And we have the series.
The series is going to be incredible.
We don't want to oversell it, but we're pretty excited.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be, dare I say, at least slightly better than DeGrau.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's well past quarter after now. If everybody could cool it with the super chats for just a second so we could focus.
Time to give stuff away. Time for trivia.
So
right?
So it's time for trivia. We're going to give something away. So folks who are new to this or maybe don't remember from last time, we're going to ask a question pertaining to the videos since the last live stream. So within the last 6 months. So if you are a viewer of the channel, you are an enjoyer of the videos, you may know this off the top of your head. And we're starting with the easy one. And we're going to make our way to the harder ones by the end. And it's not going to be like, what was the date on the coin I found on September 14th? It's going to be much more simpler than that, I hope. Okay, so this is the answer to this one. Got it? Okay. So the way this works is I'm going to ask a question. Everybody's going to type the answer into the live chat window, right? So if you're watching this video, it's not the comments section under the video, it's the live chat. Southern Relic Adventures, $4.99. Hope I see you soon. I hope I see you soon.
Thank you.
It's going to be the live chat, and it's just going to be the first correct answer that we see. And we have it set to live chat, but sometimes things get flipped, different names get put into different spots through the tubes of the internet. I don't know how it works, but it's just the first name that we see that's correct. Are we ready? Here it comes.
All right, let's do it.
In a recent video within the last 6 months, I found a crucifix and some bones. Of what creature did the bones belong? Go. Also, thank you so much for Glorfindel sending $20 super chat.
Whoa, right there.
Oh my gosh.
It was like the first one. The rush.
Can I get a channel? Can I get a channel? Got it correct first on our screen.
Excellent.
Okay. Can I get
done
channel? That was too easy, I think.
Well done. Shoot us an email with your name and the deets, and
so send an email to Green Mountain Metal Detecting at Gmail, and we will get you whatever you want off of the Teespring apparel website. We have hoodies and shirts and tank tops and stickers and whatever you want there. Thank you, everybody. Look at all these correct answers. Squirrel. No. And let's go back.
I don't see anyone saying banana, so that's good. There's always one or two of those.
Glorfindel sends $20. Every dig you go on, I think maybe, just maybe, you were digging on one of my ancestors' farms. We settled in Vermont in the 1660s and have loads of history there. Thanks for everything. It's like going home every Friday. Thank you. That's very kind. Very thoughtful comment. If you know the name or history of your family, obviously you know the name of your family, I suppose, in Vermont at that time, let me know and I'll keep an eye out for that name. Calvin A sends $10 super chat. Come detect with me on 2,000 acres in Wytheville, Virginia. Send me an email. I'm going on 2 kind of longer trips this winter. One to Connecticut. We're trying to set up one in Pennsylvania. We'll throw Virginia on the pile. That'd be great. Yes, thank you everybody for participating. We, as we said, we'll give something away from the Teespring website to the winner, and in this case, it was. Can I get a channel?
Oh, we got another one. Hey, to the two of you. Even my granddaughter loves you guys. It would be great if you could both say hi to Lily Mayhew.
Hello, Lily Mayhew.
Hello, Lily Mayhew. And thank you so much for your support.
And thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you, Jeanette,
for the $10 super chat. Yeah, so can I get a channel? Send us an email. Green Mountain Metal Detecting. We'll get you hooked up. Okay, I want to get. If people are sending so many super chats and time is slipping by, I want to get through all the stuff we want to talk about tonight. So, new show. The only thing left we'll say about it is the trailer is on the website. We hope, we are not committing, but we are very hopeful it'll be published before the end of 2023. It's a 5-part miniseries, us looking for the next Vermont treasure.
I'm feeling confident.
Yeah,
I'm very confident.
Okay. So Eddie and I went to an event. I don't even remember what month it was. August, September.
Yeah. It didn't make a video.
Right.
Didn't make a video, but
so it was in New Jersey. It was the Dig It Dude the Gathering, I think is what they ended up calling it.
Yes.
And there wasn't a ton of people. It was like 100, 150, 200. I don't know. I'm not good at estimating.
It'd make a really good vlog this winter, though.
I didn't film any of it though.
Darn.
But Eddie and I both went, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody was so kind, and quite a few awesome things were found. We didn't happen to find anything interesting, which is why there wasn't a video, where there isn't a video. And really the second half of the day, we really just hung out with Jason of Quarter Hoarder YouTube channel. Yeah. And we just hung out and talked to him pretty much the whole time.
We hung out with a lot of really awesome people and met some really, really cool people. A lot of people local in the area down there too.
Right. Yep. And it was crazy how close New Jersey is. What was it like? How many hours was it drive? 4 or 6? I don't even remember.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I don't know.
But how
trivia with ourselves the whole way.
But how different everything was. Like those lantern flies were everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And the cicadas sounded so different from our Vermont cicadas.
Yeah.
They sounded like the ones in Predator, which is I kept referencing the movie, the original Predator, but that sound.
Yeah.
Anyway. But then the second day was more of the event, but we ended up going to Medieval Times.
Oh, so awesome. So awesome. He almost didn't want to go. I had to convince him and put my foot down. We're going to Medieval Times before we go.
Yeah.
Was it not awesome?
It was pretty awesome.
It's great.
Sorry, I gotta mess with this camera to get it better in focus here. Is that working? Is that better? Technical difficulties.
I have a hard time sitting still, so it could just be my fault too.
Tyler sends another $5. I've been going through my great-grandfather's coin collection. One of the coolest things I found is an 1810 20 real. There's also capped bust coins. 20 real.
That is quite a find.
Wow.
Well, congrats and thank you.
Yes, thank you for that. So Tyler, we know Tyler personally. We hang out with him at events all the time. I don't know. We haven't talked to Eddie about this yet, but there's a bone coming up in the springtime, which I'm planning on attending. Maybe I can rope Eddie in coming with me. And we usually see Tyler there. So thank you again, Tyler.
We'll see.
Okay, so what else did I want to talk about before the next? Oh, the event. So yeah, so we had a lot of fun at that New Jersey event. Like I said, a lot of cool things were found. We didn't happen to find anything cool, which is why there's no video. That's a perfect example of what we were just talking about earlier. Sometimes you go all day and you don't find anything. And it's very hard to make an interesting video when you don't find anything. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that was a fun event, and I had as much fun at Medieval Times because I'd never been there before.
Amazing time. It's only been my 12th time. It's okay.
Our knight did not win. Our knight was murdered, but
he was avenged, though.
He was avenged.
He was avenged. We even got the VIP package, which I love the little lanterns you get, and just go.
I've got mine back
straight through. Yeah. Yeah, there
Above the cello, there's a lanyard, my VIP lanyard, in a place of prominence. Are we out of focus? This is going to drive me nuts. Okay. Catherine says, please mention again the name of the new series. It's called The Grave of Gold. And if you go to gmmd.us, you can watch the teaser trailer for it. Here, I'll type it right into the chat, www.gmmd.us. Yeah, we were saying how DeGrau took us 2 years to finish because it was very unplanned from the beginning. This time it was very planned, but some unplanned things came up during the shooting, which made it take a little bit longer. I looked it up. We started filming it July of last year, so it's not quite 2 years. Year and a half it's taken.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems so much longer.
I know.
Because when we do it, it's like,
Yeah. Pack Rat Queen says, have you written the new music for it? In fact, yes, there's a theme song, and I filmed the creation of it in a vlog. If you go to the main YouTube channel front page, you go to playlists, there's a whole playlist of the vlogs, and I don't know what number it was, but we
wrote it and created it in this room right here.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, a year and a half ago, I guess.
Right. It is a recording studio down here, so perfect place for it.
Don't undersell it.
Yes, there's a theme song that we are very proud of for that show. Okay, we got 2 minutes before the next giveaway. We haven't gotten that email from the I want a channel person, so okay. Oh yeah, there's that funny thing that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, I don't know. So much to say.
I know. We'll talk about that after the next trivia question. Debbie says,
the next what?
Debbie says, do you sell your finds? I do not.
I never have. And it's funny too. We used to say all the time, it's like, oh, we're going to get rich. We're going to get rich. I'm like, I feel like more of a hoarder than anything. I like have it very meticulously laid out. Probably not as much as you actually, but
oh yeah, very meticulous.
Very,
and in fact,
stashed away.
I get a question at least every day. You should make a video of your collection. Which I'm not going to do. I did a very small one in a vlog a couple of years ago now. But I'm not going to do that because this is my home, and I'm not going to like show the whole world on the internet all of my treasures that are in my home.
Very wise.
I hope that makes sense why I wouldn't do that.
Very well.
I have lots of security cameras, but still makes me a little bit nervous showing the whole world what's in my home.
Yeah.
Okay. Next trivia question.
Boom, 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 boom. Next question.
We should write a little theme song for the trivia.
Oh my God, we should.
And just play it on the phone.
I've been doing a lot of jamming lately. I think we can put something together.
Maybe later tonight. In the next 6 months. We have another 6 months before
in a bonus vlog. It'll be our newest, trivia.
Okay. What's the next easiest? I think probably this one, because we were actually talking. This is the answer. Can you read my handwriting? So this was way back, probably immediately following the last live stream. We reference this, but it's also in a video that did pretty well. So hopefully a lot of people saw this video. We ready? I'm going to ask the question. The first correct answer is going to get something off of the Teespring. I have a friend who invites me to a place where Native Americans spent a lot of time while they were trading with Europeans, and they along the way dropped a lead effigy of an animal. What was that animal?
I love you guys, but this is crazy. Bottles. What is bottled? I love. Whoa!
Greg Ball. Greg Ball
Greg
says
Ball is the victor. Oh, look at we got to give Tyler second up though. He came in right under him. Wow. Oh, there's a lot. Wow, a lot of you guys have it. Excellent.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Very
for,
well played.
Participating in that. I think it's my lens is just not focusing right. I almost want to change the lens so that we actually get focused.
I know. I'm leaning a little uncomfortably close to you.
Thank you, Greg, for participating in that. Yeah, so the lead effigy of a turtle. I didn't find it. My friend found it. And what a crazy find. He's found other animals there and before and since. And we were just talking this morning about doing it again. We're talking about maybe next week. We'll see. But he always teases me with that. And then I never hear from him. He ghosts me.
Those are the worst.
Yeah. Platypus, Inside Out. All right. Should I change this lens or what?
I don't know.
Is us being out of focus bothering anybody? Right. Enough to just
32 minutes in, too.
Yeah, I know. We're already halfway through.
There's no going back.
Looks good. All right. It's not bothering anybody. I'm just being slightly out of focus. It just kind of washes out our blemishes and our,
well, okay,
spotty beards.
I can live with that.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I think we missed a super chat above.
We did?
I think we did.
I think you could just click this.
Let me go. There it is. Bill Capon. Or I shouldn't pronounce last names. I've learned that in my past job.
Capone.
Thanks for the content. Upgraded my detector and excited to get back out. It's the ground cover.
Oh, it's Bill.
Guys off. Bill. Bill. Thank you, Bill.
I'm terrible with names. Are you Bill, like local Bill?
I should get back to that.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you. Yeah. Bill, I assume, unless it's the exact same name, invited me over to his home. What a story this is. Thank you for popping in so I can tell this story.
Have I met Bill?
No, but I think I mentioned him to you.
Okay. I was going to say, I feel really bad now. Like I can't place on him.
We're not going to see his name all lit up again. Has he said anything since?
No, not.
Okay.
Not that one.
The Bill the Millionaire.
No. Not Bill the Millionaire. No.
Okay. No, so he messages me on Reddit, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember the story. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, local Bill. Okay. So yeah, Bill messages me on Reddit and he's like, hey, I actually don't remember how this conversation went, but it turns out we live like down the road from each other, which is wild. You think about how big the world is and the internet that connects us all. He's like, hey, I was like, yeah, I think we live like pretty close to each other. I'll just swing by your place. And Bill lives, his home is new, but he was finding like really old stuff in his yard. Mm-hmm. And it turns out like under his yard is like a colonial homestead. And I swung by and I dug like a few holes and we found an old large set. And I was like, I'm not going to metal detect in your yard. This is like perfect for somebody new to the house.
Oh yeah.
Like go wild.
Yeah.
And every once in a while I'll drive by and I'll see him out there. Metal detection.
That's so cool.
Thanks, Bill. I'm glad.
Thank you, Bill.
But yeah, and then he brought me to a place where he works and we did some metal detecting around some cellar holes. And it was so overgrown. We had a hard time, but maybe we'll head back there once stuff dies down.
It really is a small world. You know, I was traveling abroad last week. I was sitting in a hot tub with a complete stranger, right? And I get talking.
Wait, is this gonna be PG?
Yes.
Okay.
And this guy is telling me who I just met. I know nothing about, like where he lives, where I live, and we're like across the country from each other in the US. And oh, from Vermont. Okay. I know, I have family up in this little town. And usually when people ask where I'm from in Vermont, I just name the closest bigger,
Right.
town that anyone would maybe have heard of. Sometimes I just say Northeast upstate New York because people are like, where's that?
Right.
And this guy, yeah, I have family in Vermont, this small town, names the town I live. I'm like, oh my God, that's literally where I live. And, it turns out we have a bunch of things in common. And like, oh yeah, where do you do that? I'm like, in that town. He's, oh, I've been there. Like we're describing.
Wow.
It was kind of insane, I go around and assume no one's ever heard of that or seen, my corner of the world at all. And
Right.
this dude that hopped in a hot tub, after me, apparently has been there.
Maybe he already knew
crazy.
who you were. And he's like, hey, yeah.
Really?
Maybe he was messing with you.
Maybe.
Colin Chick sends
maybe they're in the chat.
$10. I assume A is a foreign currency. I'm not sure what that. Tasmania?
Oh.
Thanks for all the joy you bring each week. Greetings from Tasmania.
Wow.
Thanks, Colin.
I think that's a first.
It must be the Australian dollar.
Yeah.
I assume.
Thank you so much, though.
That's wild. Thank you. Yeah. Well, hey, nice to see you, Bill. Let's hook up again now that it's fall time and all that.
Yeah.
Overgrowth is died off. So the thing that I wanted to talk about that Eddie and I were giggling about earlier. If I did mention it before, Greg, send us an email, greenmountainmetaltechting@gmail.com, at gmail.com, and we'll get you something off the Teespring. So I wanted to bring up, because I sometimes get emails about this, is that I used to years ago respond to every single comment on the YouTube videos. And then it started to kind of it didn't make sense to do that because there would be hundreds and hundreds of comments. But I would still read them all. And then now it's getting to the point where embarrassingly, the positive to negative comments is like 10-1. It's like overwhelmingly positive. But for some reason, those negative comments like really, really bother me. And I feel like it's not great mentally for my mental health to read all of the comments and then have to respond to all of them. So I don't really read all of the YouTube comments anymore. But if you send me an email, I respond to 100% of those, answer questions, chat with you, any of that stuff. I do still have the notifications pop up on my phone, but I don't diligently read them all anymore because my wife, she'll like see, I'll be like doing the dishes or something. She'll be like, you got a bad one, huh? And I'll be like, yeah. I'll be standing there. I'm like trying to think of like a witty response or something. Like I can't feed them,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a tough one too, because you want to take feedback and criticism and use it to better. But some people are just,
yeah,
maybe a little unhappy with their own situation and like to go on the internet.
And I know that. I know that they're just trolls, and you don't
misery loves
and
company.
you just ignore them. They're unhappy with themselves, but sometimes they'll say something that I'll know has like a little bit of truth to it, and then I'll be like, they're right, but man, really bad. So, but that brings me to, like I said before, we've been posting every single day on Facebook. And a couple days ago, I made a short out of the archives, out of Eddie's My Archives.
I love that title. Can we just make like a nice like picture, like some mahogany, like library style, and have a little clip when you say archives, like going up onto a dusty shelf.
We'll make some theme song for that.
Yeah, and then
archives. This is it right here. This is actually.
Oh no! Don't ruin the visualization I just described.
This is my.
Oh, here he goes.
This is my hard drive box. These big fat ones here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are the old ones. Before I switched to Samsung.
I still think of my version.
What was I going to say? Oh, so Eddie and I were exploring this, what Eddie dubbed in the moment of the video, megastructure. And that's what became the title of the video, because it was said in the video, right? It's not clickbait if it's in the video.
Yeah.
Mysterious megastructure. And it was just like this giant stacked stone. It's
one of the titles you kept, I guess.
Complex. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, so that was a fun video to film. It did well on YouTube. So I made a short of it, posted it on Facebook, and it's kind of going wild on Facebook now. It's got a bunch of shares and comments. And the comments are overwhelmingly negative.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I've been laughing at a little bit of
yes,
them. Some of them are
I would
just
love
ridiculous.
to read some of them.
Please.
I've
would be fun.
fantasized about making videos just reading the negative comments because some
That'd
of
be
them are
fun.
so ridiculous.
That would be fun.
Oh, we got one from Greg Ball on Facebook. Perfect.
Woo. All right.
Okay, let's read some of these. But these are clearly angry people for no other reason than they exist. All right, let's find some good ones here. Let's see. Johnny Davis, maybe I shouldn't call out the names. Anyway, Johnny Davis says, "City kids, never seen a stone wall or a foundation before." David Paul sends $69.99 Canadian.
Oh my gosh.
With no message attached.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Thank you so
much. There's a heart next to it. Can I click it?
I don't know.
I clicked the heart next to it. Thank you. I don't know what to say. That's an absurd
so
amount of money. Thank you. Jeez, wow. Really with no message. I'd love to read whatever your message was. So yeah, I'm gonna like Johnny Davis's comment. City kids, never seen a stone. Like, if you're here watching our live stream, clearly we've seen a stone wall before.
Yeah,
right?
And I'd like to say the nearest technical city is maybe I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour away.
Oh, easily. City kids. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm getting fired up. This is only one comment in.
And then you've got comments like, "Oh, it must be a top secret place where they make the mind control stuff they spray from the planes." I like those, but then
1700s mind control.
Yeah. All right. What else? What do we got? Some other good ones. A lot of people calling us scaredy cats for some reason, like we were scared of the stone walls. I'm not sure what that was all about.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if we were born stupid or if we went to school. How are two guys in the middle of the day scared about stone walls? That cracks me up.
Uh-oh. We got two supers. All right. Steven Golf sends $9.99 and says Friday morning are so much better with Brad's Green Mountain video. Thank you for your quality video.
Thank you, Stephen, for the kind words and the $9.99. And then Del Marvelous Dig ... I assume that's dig.
If we have digger, maybe, or no.
Is there available maps of old wagon and cart trails on Green Mountain for hikers? I'm an avid hiker and would just like hiking the old homesteads, not so much to detect, but to do hiking.
We don't have anything up like that, but there's a lot of really good trail maps online. I think we use like apps like All Trails for just hiking stuff and finding trails.
Yeah, sorry, I think
I'm trying to fit my head in here. I'm sorry.
Like dancing just back up. Maybe just equally back up.
Should I? I just
back up. Okay. So like you're like level with me right back here. Are we gonna focus?
Maybe. I don't know.
Man. The problem is, all right, let's go forward now.
I'm really blurry. Yeah.
Let's go forward.
I don't know what to do with myself.
There.
Oh.
Forward just a little bit. You forward. Perfect. Right there. There we go. What was I going to say? Oh, just to clarify your comment on Green Mountain, I believe there's a very famous Green Mountain in Virginia or one of the Carolinas, I think. That's not where we are. We are in Vermont, the Green Mountain state. Vermont literally means Vermont, Green Mountain.
French.
So if you are in Vermont and that's what you're talking about, if you just type in hiking trails just for the area that you are, you'll find a bunch of hiking trails. I think it's going to be pretty hit or miss if there's old homesteads on there, though.
I think you'd be surprised, though. I still crack up old times when, people would give us these very vague instructions, like, oh, there's a place I hunt. You can go out, find this place in my family's land. And we go there, like, wow, that was a great spot. And we're describing, like, oh, that's not the spot. I'm like, Oh, and it's just some other spot on the property. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, you got another one.
They're all over the place. A lot of times trails do kind of go past old homesteads and stuff, but the best part is to go out and explore.
Right.
So anyway, if you want to chuckle, go over to Facebook, find a short from 2 days ago, and read some of those comments, because people are really upset at Eddie and I for being impressed by a large stone structure in the forest.
I mean, to date, I don't think we've seen a bigger structure than that.
No,
still,
that's by far the biggest I've seen. So for sure. MK Semposki 999. Thank you for sharing your videos and family with us. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Yes, so the vlog content, if you're new to the channel in the wintertime, is a lot of just not metal detecting. It's going to be me down here in the workshop making leather stuff, recording music, theme song for the trivia questions upcoming, and family stuff. So this next week, the vlog, my family and I went to Bermuda, and we went to the history museum there, which was full of treasure from sunken ships. My cup of tea. I filmed a bunch of that. What's wrong with the world? I don't know.
All sorts of things.
That's why I don't read the comments anymore.
It's a good policy.
Okay. It is 8:40.
That means, what does that mean? Let's have some fun. Let's do some trivia. Can I read one?
I don't know if you're going to be, because I didn't write them down.
Okay. Your handwriting too.
I know. It's because
mine's worse, definitely.
I was scribbling it while Eddie was talking to me about something else. That's the answer.
Okay.
We ready?
Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Trivia time.
So for folks who might be just popping in, we're going to ask a question. We're going to read the super chat first. Del Marvelous Digging.
Again.
$5. Thanks for the info. I love the old stone walls. You must do your own research on the areas. Vermont old homesteads are so beautiful. I do as much research as I can, but these days a lot of folks are inviting me to their properties. And so they have done a lot of the research for me. But anyway.
Okay. Trivia time. Hold your guesses until he finishes his sentence.
Yeah. So
complete question.
If you answer before the question is read, we're going to email you and you're going to owe us a prize. We will be able to enforce that for sure.
And the toll will continue to steepen the more offenses we're calculating here.
Right.
Of course.
Keith Atkins says turtle. Keith, I'm going to send you an email. Okay. So over the summertime, I found a token promising 4 years of prosperity, a lucky pocket piece. Which president issued that lucky pocket piece? Go. Banana.
I said this was one of them. I love it though.
Adams. Hoover. Justin. Piccirillo.
Justin
Piccirillo. Justin Piccirillo.
Yes, Piccirillo. Very well done.
Whether he saw that video or just is a history buff. Sorry, Justin or Jason? Is it gone?
Justin.
Is it gone? Where'd it go?
He's right there. Right under the...
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Justin Piccirillo. Yeah, so, thank you, everybody, for participating. Yeah, everybody's getting it so fast. Lots of Hoovers, though. Yeah, so the great story behind that token was that Hoover issued these tokens promising 4 years of prosperity, and then he was elected president, and then the stock market crashed and the Great Depression started.
So I'm seeing some people just had an ad pop up right before the punchline.
Oh, really?
And I'm very sorry that happened. We have no control over that.
You have to get an ad block. What are you doing? It's 2023.
So, well, I've seen some things on the Reddit, and it's on the Reddit. So, it's second, third hand at best. that some things come up on YouTube now and say, "Oh, we see you have an ad blocker. Can you turn it off so we can?" And they'll like stall you. Has anyone else had that?
Tyler James super chat. We missed it. I don't think so. Got that one, $5. Did we? Oh, Tyler James.
Oh
We
my
did miss one.
gosh!
Thank you for pointing that out.
If you need an idea, Tyler James,
$10 again. Thank you.
Thank you. You are too generous, Tyler. If you need an idea for the next series, there is a book called Incidents in White Mountain History. The book, there's a reference to a golden treasure that is guarded by an evil spirit. It's in New Hampshire. And of course, he's talking about the golden.
Is that what he's talking about?
I forgot the relic's name.
Not the Silver Madonna.
The Silver Madonna.
It says it's golden.
Oh.
We were talking about the Silver Madonna.
The Silver Madonna,
that's
right.
As maybe the next, but this one sounds interesting. We'll have to look that up. Yeah, we're already thinking about the next one. We do that.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for participating. And Jason, I wrote your name down. Shoot us an email, greenmountainmeldetecting@gmail.com, and we'll get you something off the Teespring.
Well played.
Owen says, please come to Pennsylvania. I think January I'm coming to Pennsylvania. Pretty sure. The Golden Madonna. That's very different from the Silver Madonna story.
Silver Madonna has a lot
different
of stuff
Madonnas
out there about it. Yeah.
April says, what's Chris up to? He's working. Dude works. Eddie works too.
I do.
Oh no. Somebody asked, what was the trivia question? So I found this token. I already explained this. It was a Hoover token that he's promising 4 years of prosperity, and then the Great Depression started. It's kind of like a ironic bad joke.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw.
I
want to say something, but I'm gonna be meanie pants.
Yeah, so sorry if you got an ad right during the trivia question. Like I said, that's YouTube pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to 5 minutes until 9 o'clock. We're going to just chat a couple more minutes. Do I have anything else I wanted to talk about? We talked about the mean commenters. We talked about the show. We talked about the event that we went to that we didn't film at all. The bottle digging. If people, what, did I miss something?
Sorry.
Okay.
If just silly requests.
If folks enjoyed the bottle digging, I have one more video with Greg coming up, probably in a couple weeks. We went one more time this last year. That's all the things I had to talk about.
There's been 3 people asked me to do the impression of an eagle. It's hard when you're requesting it, okay? I don't think I can get it as genuine. I'll try. Probably could have done without the tiny little wings, but
I mean, that makes it more authentic.
It helps me get in character, you know. It wasn't my best work. I'm sorry.
Brad, have you heard anything from Chill Bill? How is he doing, Greg Sigler asks. I have been in communication with Chill Bill. We were actually discussing, me and Nugget Noggin, going there at the end of this year. And we were kind of talking about it like right after my North Carolina like COVID trip. And I was like, I'm not doing any more traveling this year. Thank you anyways. Kind of regretting it now. It probably would have been a fun thing to do. It seems like Michael already went, or he's there right now because they're posting videos of their adventures out there right now. But I do hope to go back and hang out with him. Or he was actually in New York a couple months ago doing some art thing in New York City. I didn't link up with him then, but no, I do hope to go over there again and maybe because we were in France, maybe venture out to like England this time around. But yeah, as far as I know, he's doing well. We email every once in a while, and yeah,
Sorry, I'm out of focus.
we both are. I've forgotten about it.
I'm slowly.
But yeah, he was
fading into
like, he's like, oh
focus.
yeah, I'm trying to set up. Wouldn't it like be great for like this big trip with both you and Nugget? Like yeah, that would be great. But then like it just seemed too overwhelming. All the stuff going on in the background of my life. It seemed too hard to make it happen this year. So maybe next year.
I think we missed a super chat when we started.
Oh, we
that
did?
Rant. I think we did. Ah, yes, here it is from Circuit Breaker. I love that. I feel proud I've known both these last questions, but am slow. I must be fair. I must be a fairly loyal follower.
You must be.
You absolutely
Thank
are.
you for the $5 super chat.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching enough to know the answers to these questions. Yeah. Awesome. How is Becky and Bentley doing? Tip top. They're great. I think they're doing. Bentley's definitely asleep by now, but they were doing bedtime when I came down.
Whoa.
John Schwartz, $20. Brad and Eddie, you guys are great. Thanks for getting me into metal detecting. CT John, History Journal, Ridgefield Battlefield guy.
Ridgefield Battlefield guy.
Nice.
Thanks a lot, John.
Hey, I'm glad that getting you into the hobby. I'm not sure we can take credit for that solely, but I'm glad that you're enjoying the hobby. And I hope you find all the treasure you seek.
That's half the joy of sharing it. I mean, that was us. We were just a couple of gold panners watching YouTube videos, getting super, super fired up about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in bed until the eagle impression. I'm sure you're right.
Well, according to someone earlier, I blew their eardrums too when first trivia came. So
oh, really?
I apologize for that again.
See, the closer we get to the camera to stay in focus, the closer we are to this.
Yeah.
This really nice, expensive
I'm sorry.
microphone.
And I can't control. Sometimes the volume just,
Okay, we've got 2 more minutes, then we'll do the final trivia question. We're gonna hear a song, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out, and I'm glad that everybody is still enjoying the videos this far into the journey here. Like I said, it's been almost a decade. 2015 is when we published the first video.
It's a long time.
And I published the first video of us in the cornfield, right? And we just filmed that one, and I published it on like my personal YouTube page with like me like singing cover songs and just random stuff. It was just up there. And then like I didn't sign into YouTube for like 6 months, and then I did, and there was like several thousand views on it, and I was like, whoa. Let's make a channel, you know?
Yeah.
And
we're like, we could definitely make a channel. We find like stuff all the time. And
yeah,
that was before I even feel like we actually were finding things all the time.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just like, a nail, awesome, let's go.
Right. And I'm constantly trying to make the videos better. And it's like, how do you do that?
Right.
Better camera equipment, better audio. Hopefully people are noticing that like I'm carrying around so many cameras now. And I'm spending so much time in the post-processing, like doing the color correction and doing the stabilization and doing the editing and the only thing, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think could make the videos better. So I'll try to do that. Because I'm always trying. Besides finding better stuff. Because that part of it you can't guarantee. Yeah, somebody says focus. I know it's not in focus, is it? It's this lens.
I'm slowly inching closer. I just feel like my face is going to be like.
I fight with this in the woods too.
Sorry, I keep stepping on your feet because I'm like sitting on your lap at this point.
And it's because it's the lens, because it's packed full of dirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who was it? I was telling someone a really funny story too when we started Metal Attack. I remember when we got chased out by a bull of a
Yes.
cow field. Oh man, we talked to it. We had a permission to detect this farm, and they're like, yeah, you can go at any time, just not when the bulls are out. And I think there was a little confusion or miscommunication around the time frame of when bulls come out. So we're like, oh yeah, we're good. It's like weeks away.
Yeah.
We're out there. I'm like, look at that cow. What's that problem? Hey, what's up? And just charge. Dive over. Stonewall. Oh, that's great. That was great. Do you remember that, right?
I do. Of course I do. I was
That
actually
was
looking
great.
at that footage from the archives just recently.
That's one to post
Del
again.
Marvelous says, set the cam to landscape mode and the focus will be full depth. Been following you for 3 or 4 years. You do fantastic videography. Thanks.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no,
Us
this
too
is
much credit though.
this is a DSLR. It's there is no landscape mode. It is a big expensive camera. It's just the lens that I could take off and put a different lens on is literally just broken because I've dropped it and it's got packed full of dirt. So it's just not focusing. But thank you for the advice. Okay. Last trivia
time
of the
Let's
night.
do it. I wish I had an instrument. I would start brainstorming out let me grab a guitar. All right, I'm gonna write a trivia theme right now or
Go
something.
ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't know you're getting a live show tonight.
Which one's tuned?
There's literally one on the wall right here, Eddie.
The top one. Is it tuned? Do you think?
Maybe.
Tuned enough.
Drop D. Drop D. What a
Drop D.
What a millennial.
Well, I couldn't find the 7 string down there, and drop G. So this will have to do.
Okay.
All right.
Trivia.
Ready? Trivia time. It's time for trivia. You'll never guess this one. Start the question now.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
That's it. The
All
trivia song's been written right before everyone's eyes.
Wow.
All right. Play the trivia.
Wow. Robert says, make it stop.
Oh, sorry, Robert. I ruined the evening.
Thanks, Robert.
I quit music. Thanks. You'll never have to hear my shameful tunes again.
All right. I love you, Eddie.
I'm out of focus. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's not my normal self. But I'm very passionate about trivia, and this is the last one of this year.
Yeah.
So
you're right. Next year,
we'll make a nice produced tune. That won't be.
Once the camera turns off, we're firing up the studio and like doing a full production.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Last trivia. This one's the hardest one. I'm sorry. Not only is it an older video from the beginning of the summer, late spring.
Sorry. Woke Bentley up.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
But it's a very obscure. Nobody's going to know this. I'm calling it now. Okay. This is the answer right here. Do you see the reflection off his glasses? Probably not because the camera's not in focus.
Thwart.
Jersey Ray says, finally made it to my VT permission. Was promising.
Ooh, where's the deets?
She invited me, probably us, collectively up, but we couldn't make it happen because it was the weekend of Columbus Day, which was the big ramble hike. Mm-hmm. And I was getting together with my family to do that.
Oh, darn. Wow.
But let us know. Let us know if you found anything. It was in Vermont, but it was like 4 hours away.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wish we could have.
Ready?
Yeah. Should I play the song again? No. No more song.
Okay.
That one comment ruined it for me.
Yeah. Thanks.
Doesn't take a lot.
See what I'm saying? The negative
Yeah.
comments,
Oh, yeah.
they just
It
get
hurts.
in there.
It hurts.
Okay, here we go. Last trivia question. We'll get you something off the Teespring, and we're going to call it a night. In the spring, I was invited multiple times by my friends Phil and Tom, and I found the oldest amazing silver coin that I found all year, and it was from a crazy faraway place. What was that place? That old 1745 silver coin was from?
Go.
Germany.
Whoa!
Blue.
Blue. What kind of name is that? Just blue. I love it.
Germany.
Blue, shoot us an email, please, with your details.
Yeah,
and
Green
we'll hook
Mountain
you
Metal
up.
Detecting at Gmail, and we'll get you whatever you want off of the Teespring. It was, and it actually technically wasn't Germany. We said it was Germany in the video, so that was the answer for the trivia. But it was actually the bishopric of Munster.
Oh, I love those kind of complicated questions.
I know. That's where it was
Wow.
from, because Germany wasn't a thing yet.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all of these different bishoprics, which I literally Googled the pronunciation of before the stream, because I thought it was
That's what he
maybe
was talking about when we were setting up.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe bishopric,
It's a good thing you said it, because I can't
Yeah.
even say de Grau.
but apparently apparently it's bishopric.
There's a lot more syllables in there than de Grau.
Yeah.
I was just arguing. I just had a similar question. I'm something of a Star Wars geek, and we're playing trivia somewhere about Star Wars, and I was arguing. I said I didn't agree with an answer. Yeah.
And
Should I elaborate? Is there any Star Wars
No.
geeks out there?
No.
Okay, I won't bore anyone. Sorry. But it's like the same thing, you know?
Right. Yeah. So it was from the bishopric of Munster, which is inside of modern day Germany. So call it a German coin. But yeah, it's this crazy 1745 silver coin that was more than likely brought over by a Hessian fighting in the French and Indian War.
Right.
Because we were speculating all of the musket balls and things we were finding were from the Revolutionary War, but we're pretty sure it was from before that. So anyway, yeah, so send us an email, greenmountaintechnology@gmail.com. We'll get you your prize, Blue, my boy Blue.
I love it.
Anybody else, send us an email, say hi, ask a question, invite us to your property to do some metal detecting. Because I'm not great about responding on YouTube, as we've discussed. There's too many negative Nancys.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we're gonna call it a night.
Uh-oh. MK Simkowski's getting off for now. Great to see you and Eddie. Looking forward to all the upcoming videos. Less than 3. Thank you.
Thanks everybody for swinging by. Thanks everybody watching this at a later time. I understand 8 p.m. Eastern time is not a great opportune time for everybody in the world, although it seems like there's a lot of representation of the world here.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
tonight.
Yeah.
But so again, if you're watching this at a later time, thanks.
Got to rep your corner of the world well. I learned that a lot traveling, you know.
Yeah.
You know, people, I mean, you meet someone, and maybe if I'm the only Vermonter someone's ever met in my travels, and I'm a big jerk or something,
I'll
be like, wow, those guys are super jerks up there from this one interaction, you know?
Right. That's
People
a good
can
point.
form an opinion like that.
When I was in France, Chill Bill said, don't tell anybody you're American. Say you're
Ouch!
Canadian.
Ouch. You know, I almost thought about that in some places. I was like, I should tell them like some from South Africa or something like that. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't come with that, you know, bad from some other people that, you know, might ruin it.
All right. On that note.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Yes.
Year after year. I'm really looking forward to stuff I have to post this winter. First and foremost, this series.
Oh yeah.
The Grave of Gold.
It's coming at you.
It's so close.
It's so close.
I'm going to say it's not going to be what anybody expects.
Yes. Yep.
One of the reasons it's taking so long is because we've been having to deal with the federal government because of this treasure we found. It's been like hoops and
enough.
Okay.
Enough. Don't give them a thing. All right.
We'll see everybody next week for the first vlog of the winter season, and then the following week, an amazing metal detecting video where I found some cool stuff. End stream.
Good stuff. Farewell. Love you all. Lots of love, hearts, and
all of that stuff. See you next time.
See ya.